Touchscreens are located on both the front and rear of the machine. There are two types of stitch mode, manual and regulated. In manual mode, there's stitches per minute, that is the speed of the machine in a percentage. You can increase that with the plus button, and it goes up to 2200 stitches per minute. You can decrease it with the negative button. You can also use your handlebars to decrease it or increase it. There's a needle up and a needle down button. When you press the needle up button, the needle stops in the up position. The light button, you can move the lights to a warm intensity and turn on the lights to bright. You can turn the lights to a UV light for stitching on white fabric with white markings. Notice the purple on my fingers. Press the regulated button and you have stitches per inch. You can increase the stitches per inch with the plus or decrease with the minus button. Goes down to 4 stitches per inch all the way up to 24 stitches per inch. There are two types of stitch regulation, precision and cruise. In precision, the stitching begins when you move the machine. The stitching stops when you stop moving the machine. In cruise, the stitching begins immediately when you press start, and it continues until you press stop. Set a percentage with the plus or the minus button. This is at 8%. There is a green and a red indicator light when the machine is stitching. The green is when it's stitching and the red is when it's turned off. On the More screen, there's a thread break sensor. You can turn it on or turn it off. This is great to use when you're using the Pro Stitcher. Now it's on. Now it's off. There is also a calculator on your screen. The System Information button gives you your serial number and the electronic and firmware information. There is also a lifetime counter and a trip counter. You can reset the trip counter to 0. There are other options on this screen. In diagnostics, there are 6 tests. There's motor sensor. Follow the instructions on the screen. Press back, go to needle sensor. Follow the instructions on the screen for this test. Go back. The X and the Y motion, this is your Y motion. You'll go forward and back and follow the instructions for this. This is your Y motion. Now we'll press X motion. The X motion is from side to side, and you will hear a pulsing beep with this test. Keypad. Follow the instructions on here on which key to press for testing. There is an update function to update the firmware on your machine. Press back to return to the More menu, and then choose Main to go to the main screen. Enjoy using your HQ Fusion.